Bible tea time. So I've heard so many people talk about how the Old Testament is full of so much drama, it's so exhilarating, it's just full of so much stuff. Because some people say, oh, like the Bible is just so boring, blah, blah, blah. And people will be like, did you not read Genesis? Have you not read the Old Testament? Specifically the Old Testament? Because like the drama going on? And I've always been one of those people that's like, yeah, but also I've never really read the Old Testament. So this year I decided that I'm starting from Genesis to the end, chronological order, on YouVersion, and I am finding all the tea, all the drama, and it's hilarious. It's stuff that like y'all wouldn't expect. So I thought that when I come across things in each chapter, I would make a video about it. Now, I'm not going to promise each chapter. I'm starting really late because honestly, I just thought about this idea more recently when I was in chapter 26 and 27. I read interesting things, funny things before that, but this is when I got the idea. So I'm not going to promise it for every chapter because I feel like that would stress me out and I don't want to put a weight on my Bible reading, but I think it would also help other people to know that like there is drama in the Old Testament and the Old Testament is interesting and maybe it'll draw people in to read the Bible more, or it'll help people to see things from a different perspective. Because I feel like I've been seeing this from a different perspective and I be noticing things and I'm just like, what they say, what they do, you expected that? So we're going to start with Genesis 27. Technically before that, when Rebecca has Esau and Jacob. I know I'm going to pronounce names wrong. Don't say nothing. I'm not trying to pronounce them correctly. We're just reading the Bible, okay? It's fine. So Rebecca has Esau and Jacob, and God's like, yeah, these brothers not going to get along. So first, Jacob steals Esau's birthright. Esau comes back from hunting, and Esau's like, I'm starving, I need some food. And Jacob's like, I will give you this meal if you give me your birthright. And Esau's like, well, what's my birthright to me right now? So he gives his birthright over for a meal, which like, I get it, but also, come on, man. So, not only that, but then Jacob has the nerve to steal Esau's blessing as the father is on his deathbed. Or like right around the time that the father is going to be possibly passing soon, he wants to give Esau his blessing. So he's like, Esau, I want to give you the blessing. Go into the woods and make me my favorite meal, and then I will give the blessing to you. The mother hears it, and Rebecca's like, hey, so Jacob, your father wants to give Esau the blessing, but I want you to have it. So go into, the outdoors, go into our yard, get 2 young goats, and I will cook the meal, and you will present it to Jacob, your father. Your father. And so this is where it starts. This is where the verse, legit verse starts. So they come up with a way to make Jacob look like Esau because Esau is basically like a very hairy dude. She puts the skins on the young goats on his hands and the smooth part of his neck. Then she handed the delicious food and the bread she made to her son Jacob. And because Jacob went outside, he also smelled like the outdoors, so he smelled like Esau. So the father's like, how did you get back so quickly? I just told you to go out and make this meal for me. How the heck did you already get back and prepared and everything? Isaac says to his son, how did you ever find it so quickly, my son? To which Jacob replies, because the Lord your God made it happen for me. Oh, you did not just hate the Lord and bring him into your deceivingness. No. I even wrote down deceiving his father using God. If you're going to deceive him, do it on your own. Don't bring God into it. God didn't tell you that. God didn't help you do that. Your mother helped you do that, but not God. So then, Jacob ends up receiving the blessing from Isaac. Esau gets a blessing as well, which is nice. But, I feel like Jacob gets a better blessing. But this is what's funny. Are you ready for this? So, Esau is ready to, his brother. Because he's like, not only did you steal my birthright, you stole my blessing. I'm going to get you for this. And Rebecca is like, you know what, Jacob? I'm going to need you to go and stay with my uncle because Esau is, out for you. And to be exact, listen, your brother Esau is consoling himself by planning to unalive you. So now, my son, listen to me. Flee at once to my brother Laban in Haran and stay with him for a few days until your brother's anger subsides. Until your brother's rage turns away from you and he forgets what you have done to him. Then I will send for you and bring you back from there. Why should I lose you both in one day? I'm gonna stop you there right now. Why should you lose both in one day? They wouldn't have had the issues that they have if you wouldn't have told your son to give the meal to his father and receive the blessing that your other son was supposed to get. Like, why should I lose both my sons in one day? You didn't have to until you decided to be deceitful and love your one son more than your other son. Like, really? 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 I can see you're not wanting to take accountability. It's showing, not cool. And then not only that, but she goes on to say, so Rebecca said to Isaac, I'm sick of my life because of these Hittite girls. If Jacob marries someone from around here, like these Hittite girls, sorry, I don't know how to say it, what good is my life? So she wants Jacob, obviously, to go be with her uncle, because if not, Esau is going to, like, go ham on him. And so she lies to her husband about why he needs to leave. Girl, get it together. You are not a good mother. You are not a good mother. So I just found that all really funny. And just like the craziness, the deceivingness that's going on. Oh, and then to top it off, well, wait, we're going to include that in a different video because it's in a different chapter of the Bible. But it be crazy. It be crazy.